We estimated it was gonna make 200 round bales, anywhere from 1,200 to 1,300 pounds, roughly. They're heavy, they're big, they're tightly wrapped with that big John Deere baler. We didn't get 200 bales. We got What's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and as you can see, we're picking up right where we left off in the last video. This morning, the guys came in to rake and flip all the hay over because we got a little rain on it yesterday, and it is dry. Humidity fell out. It got sun came out. It's got everything it needed to dry up good. So they came in, raked it, as you saw, flipped it over real good, let it dry for a couple more hours, and just got here a little bit ago and started baling, and it's not going to take long. Right now there's one tractor and one baler here. They're using John Deere equipment, big giant John Deere baler. This thing spits out a huge round bale of hay, probably over 1,000 pounds a piece. They're 5x6 bales, don't quote me, probably a 5x6 bale, but it's going to make a lot of hay. And he should have another tractor and a baler on its way. He said they'd be here in just a few minutes. So they're probably going to get this knocked out in one evening. Maybe, I don't know. If they don't get it knocked out this evening, they'll be back tomorrow morning after it dries, after the dew dries up, and start again. So I'm curious to see just how many round bales of hay we're going to make off this pasture. Looks like the second tractor and baler just pulled in the driveway. He's fixing to dump one out of there. We'll get closer. Quite a ways away right now. This should be, I pulled it up on Onyx and mapped it all out. It should be right at 50 acres that they're going to be cutting, raking, and baling for us. And I don't know how many bales per acre it should make, but I can tell you right now, just based off of this one windrow that he's baled up right here, it's putting out a bale less than every 100 acres. I mean 100 yards, 100 acres. Less than 100 yards. It's going to make a lot of hay. Check it out. I'm not the only one traveling with my pup. He's got his mini Aussie up there. Maybe it's a border collie. I can't tell. It's too dirty. This thing is you're gonna make a lot of hay. I know I've said it 10 times already, but probably fixing to spit one out in just a matter of seconds. We only made it from right there. Had an issue with that bale. It was pulling up too much hay at once and got clumped up, so you had to spit one out. So from there to here, about 75, 80 yards. And it made another bale. Well, after a short breakdown, I think they're both back up and running in business. These windrows were very tall, very thick, and after they had to turn a couple of them earlier, it kind of clumps it up a little bit. Is what he was explaining to me. And they're one of the balers had a slip clutch on the PTO shaft that was slipping, overheating, getting hot, slipping and smoking, and so they had to take it apart and work on it and fix it. But hey, they're back in business now. Alright, that's pretty stinking cool. Two big John Deere tractors running at the same time, making some really large round bales of hay. Let me just show you these things. I just asked the guys what they thought they would weigh, and he said probably somewhere between 1,200 and 1,350 pounds. Now, let's put this in perspective. I'm 6'3", and that bale is almost as tall as me. It's every bit of 6 foot tall. So when I say 5 by 6, I mean they're 6 feet in circumference and 5 feet, but it looks more like a 4 footer. I don't know if it's a 5 footer. Don't give me the line. Either way, 1,250 to 1,300 pounds, or 1,200 to 1,350 pounds, whatever he said, is a lot of hay. And they just said they're over 100 bales already. And there's a lot of field left. So, yeah. Today, we're making hay. The unfortunate thing is, had some mechanical problems and were broke down for probably an hour and a half earlier. Oh, dust is in my eyes. And it put them behind. I can feel the humidity rising already now that the sun's setting. It's getting sticky out here. And they can't continue baling once the dew starts to hit the ground. So the moisture levels will rise and the dew will fall and they'll have to quit for the night. My guess is they're not going to get finished today. They'll have to come back tomorrow, and then it'll probably be after lunchtime before it's dry enough again, because once that dew settles in, you're going to have to let the hay set on the field and dry out. So what's one more day? It's not that big a deal as long as it doesn't rain. The problem is there is a chance of rain tomorrow evening and all day the next day. So we do need to get it done. What do you think, Kels? Does it look like money on the ground to you? It looks like it's going to cost us a lot of money, huh? You don't even care. Kelsey, somebody's looking for an easy meal. Well, they got scared of you and flew away, Kels. Well, since the hay guys can't start baling early this morning, it's going to be probably lunchtime before they can pick up and finish baling hay. I figured I'd run over to Mill Creek. I needed to change out a couple camera batteries, put out some corn. So I'm just trying to keep tabs of everything that's going on over here on the Mill Creek property, all the deer, all the hogs. I've got some coyotes, different things. So I love running game cameras just to see what's going on. And over the last week or so, we have had a couple pigs, have had a couple coyotes, lots of deer, and they go through a lot of corn. And that's okay. So I'm gonna go, I got one more camera I need to go swap out a battery for, put another bag of feed out. And then I have a special surprise. I had an idea. Ain't that right, Earl? We had an idea, didn't we? Kelsey, brought you too. So, you know, Weston found that puppy. It's been a week and a half ago now, or something like that. Why are you grabbing my arm? Earl's just happy to be here. And it's just a mixed breed puppy that we're trying to get back in good health and find a new home for. And I think we have found a new home for it. It's just a matter of time of getting folks here. Earl, why are you trying to get in my lap, bro? You just glad you got to go for a ride, huh? So we have no idea what this puppy is. The vet said it was about 12 weeks old. So young puppy. Looks like a lab mix to me. But I thought, just for the fun of it, why not do a dog DNA test? Now, I don't know. I'm going to go do the swab on this puppy this morning. Earl, come on, man. Get off of me. I'm going to go do the DNA swab on this puppy this morning. I don't know how long. It'll probably take 2 or 3 weeks to get the results back. He may or may not still be here, but we'll figure it out and I'll let you know. What we may end up doing is if the puppy is gone and he goes to his future home, if it all works out the way we're planning it to, the little kid with the fishing channel that I shared a while back, I think it's Real Adventures with Craig, I think it's what it's called, something like that. Real Fishing with Craig, Real Adventures with Craig. Anyways, if the results come back after they've already got the puppy, I may just have to send them the results and let you go find out on his channel. We'll see. I don't know, but I do think he's a lab mix, but I don't know what all he's mixed with, so we'll find out, I guess. Dang, yard's looking good over here. Not too bad for an old rundown trailer house. Come here. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy dog. What you doing? Oh, Matt, calm down. Hey, little puppy dog. What you doing? All right, you looking good. Your scars are all healing up. Your sores are healing up. Got all the ticks off of you. Kelsey, what is that? New guy around here, huh? Mac, you a big old turd. You know that? Look at this little guy. Yeah, you doing good, aren't you? You getting better? Are you getting better? So I brought a Embark dog DNA test. We're going to do a DNA test on this little guy. What do you guys think he is? I'm going to say a lab mix. Probably less than 50% lab, but could be more. But he sure looks like a Labrador, don't you? Yeah, you do. You're going to be a big old guy. Got some big old feet. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let's do this DNA test. Hush, Earl. Let's see. Pretty simple deal. It's just a swab. We did one on bear once upon a time. Stick it in their mouth, swab it around, drop it in the mail. And I don't remember how long it takes. Probably a couple weeks to get results back. But anyways, we'll do this real quick. Ship it off and see what kind of dog this little guy is. Other than a cutie. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's unsure. Come here. We gotta come here. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Here. It's right here. Goodness gracious. Gotta go in your mouth. I gotta run this swab in there for a while. Hey. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Don't bite it. No biting. No biting. Hey. No biting. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here. It said to swab it for 30 to 60 seconds, but that's kind of tough on a puppy. They don't sit still. No, puppies don't sit still. They don't like it. They don't like it. There you go. Doesn't hurt, does it? You'll be all right. Yeah, you'll be all right. Quit biting it. Quit biting it. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to take this out of here. Spin it around. Now all we have to do is drop it in the mailbox. And then they'll send us some information, probably in an email, in a couple weeks to let us know what breed this puppy is. Don't be scared. Yeah, you're okay. You look so much better than you did. Yeah. You like it over here? Mac treating you good? Weston being good to you? There's Earl. Earl coming in here getting jealous. What'd y'all do with Kelsey? You just got a lot going on right now, don't you? What's that? You're just gonna hang out with me? Everywhere I go, you just gonna hang out with me? Come here. Oh, golly. Oh, gosh, Earl.
My sleeping schedule right now. Wow. We're down here. And then I'll upload to you. Yep. Much love.
Well, it's done. It's all baled. It's actually been 2 days since the last time I spoke to you guys. They got all the hay. I hear a mouse squeaking. They got all the hay baled, finished baling yesterday, and then it came in, had a little storm last night, like we predicted, like we knew was going to happen, but they did get it all wrapped up before the weather hit. Probably got another 0.2 of an inch of rain. The hay, it's not even wet now. It's 9:30 this morning, and it's time to start moving hay. So we estimated in the beginning, there's right at 49 and a half acres roughly that we cut, raked, and baled. Okay, not top quality hay, but really good Bermuda grass. There's some weeds. I think next year I'd like to spray and fertilize, and we'd have almost decent horse quality hay. This will be great for cattle and sheep and goats and whatever else you want to feed it to. DJ's donkeys. So we estimated we was going to make 200 round bales, and these are large. They're 4 by 6, I believe is what they are. But anywhere from 1,200 to 1,300 pounds, roughly. They're heavy, they're big, they're tightly wrapped with that big John Deere baler. We didn't get 200 bales. We got 291. At $33 a bale to have it baled, in case you're not a mathematician, I think that's $9,600. $9,600 is what it cost me to bale hay on my neighbor's property that I don't own. I'm leasing it. I do pay for it. So what do we do with 291 bales? Well, first thing is, we can't leave them all sitting in the field because the grass is going to continue to grow. And it irks me. It tears me up inside when I see people's hay fields. They came in and baled, and then the grass is back 2 feet tall and all the hay's still sitting there. We're not going to do that. So, what do we do with 291 round bales of hay? Well, we start putting them up. I'm going to go put about 15 in a barn for me. That'll make a dent, right? And not really. That's pretty darn good. Sweet, juicy pear straight off the tree. from a tree that shouldn't even be alive. That's a pretty good snack in the middle of a hayfield. Well, sort of in the middle of a hayfield. It's on the edge. Well, there's 16 bales set in the barn. Obviously could stack a heck of a lot more in here, but I really have no use for more than that, and probably really only need about, I'm guessing, 12 to get us through the winter with what animals we have. So put up a few more since I have them, and 291 minus 16 doesn't get us very far. That's a lot of hay. Let me do some math real quick. Okay, so let's say we pulled off 291 round bales of hay, and they're just 1,200 pounds a piece. So he said they would average, some of them are going to be up over 1,300. But if they average 1,200 pounds a piece, that's 349,200 pounds of grass. That's a lot of forage. So we're pulling a lot off the land. Now, obviously this is not an every year deal for me. This is the first time I've ever baled this property, and it has been sitting idle for 2 summers now. It hasn't been grazed, hasn't had any hay pulled off of it. So considering the fact that we didn't fertilize anything, we didn't spray for weeds, just what's naturally growing this year, we pulled 349,000 pounds of forage off of 49 acres. That's a lot. So, like I said, I put up 16 for myself. Dusty's going to take 80, Dusty Baker from Cross Timbers Bison. So 80 of these are going to go over to my in-laws' place to feed that bison herd over there for the wintertime. I've sold 30 to a friend of mine. And then I got a call a while ago from the guy that bales our hay, has a guy that's interested in buying 80. So if you take all of that out, that brings us down to 86 bales left to sell, and I really haven't even advertised them yet. So I'm selling these things for, it cost us $33 per bale to get them cut, raked, baled, sitting in the field. $33 out of my pocket per bale. 291 bales, that's $9,600 roughly. So we're going to make a little bit of profit on them. I'm going to sell these things for $45 a bale. Now, Dusty may get a little cheaper price because he's family, but for the most part, we're selling them for $45 a bale. So we'll make a little profit on this. It's not a big farm enterprise by any means. And hopefully, I don't think I'll have any issues, but hopefully we can sell the other 86. And my goal here was really just to clean up the land, clean up the hayfield. It hadn't been cut in a couple of years, and it needed it. It was starting to get a few little trees popping up here and there, a few little baby cedars, some elm trees, just little stuff starting to pop up. It needed taken care of. So I'm thinking it's going to look a whole lot better. It will start greening up over the next couple of weeks. We got plenty of growing season left, and we theoretically could have got 2 cuttings of hay off of this. And if we fertilize and spray next year, it wouldn't be out of the doubt to get 2, maybe 3 cuttings of hay. So if we can sell hay, it'll pay for the lease in itself. I mean, what I pay on this property, if I can get a couple cuttings of hay off of it, pays for the whole lease, not to mention plus all the video content that I do. And then we've got a free place to hunt. Doesn't cost us a dime. And I get to control 160 acres that's right next to our property. And that's the main goal. I just want to know who's using it. I'm more interested in having extra property for my kids and friends and family to hunt on and things like that. And I love working on this piece of property, making it better than what it was. And it's getting there. It's starting to look a lot different. right, well, I think that's where I'm going to stop for today, at least with the video. I've moved about 90 bales so far, and I'm just, as you can tell, I'm just putting them in batches of 10 because I think we're probably going to borrow a hay trailer from the guy that baled the hay for us, and it hauls 10 bales. He can haul 10 at a time. So Dusty's going to get 80, so we'll move his pretty soon. Buddy's got 30 that's going to come get him. We'll probably use the same trailer, and then I'm not sure on the other guy that's supposed to buy another 80. So hopefully we'll get all the rest of this sold fairly quickly and get it off the field, because I don't want to leave it out here. But it's a pretty sight. It's a very pretty sight. Putting up hay cleans the hay field off, makes things look so much better, and it'll all have plenty of time to regrow. Some good grass for the rest of the fall. It's not going to get super tall. I mean, we're already into mid-August, but either way, I'm excited to get it done. And who knows, maybe next year we'll make twice as much hay. We'll see. Got to sell all this first, right? So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for me today, guys. Remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know, it just might change the world. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.